Chronology समझिए. The government suddenly announced a special session of parliament. Is the Modi government planning to change the name of the country from India to Bharat? Founder of Pakistan, who had at the time objected to the India name being given away by the British to us. The views expressed in this blog are hosted on my own website, are strictly personal and do not reflect the views of any organization. Hello and welcome friends once again to Straight Bat, my weekly video blog, where as the title suggests, I comment with a straight bat. Now, there has been a lot of noise this week over whether India's name, the country's name, is soon going to be officially changed to Bharat. Noise is of course part of the news cycle, my friends, in this multimedia age. We live in an age where today's news is often tomorrow's history. Now, public memory is very short, and taking full advantage of this, we have what I call weapons of mass distraction, WMDs. That's right. No government has been better at using these WMDs or weapons of mass distraction than the Narendra Modi government. It is in a way what I call headline management. Whenever the government is on the back foot, be sure that there will be a WMD that will suddenly change the prime time news cycle. In the last week, we've had several such examples. On the very day that the latest revelations in the Adani saga were brought out and the Opposition India Alliance held a meeting in Mumbai, guess what? The government suddenly announced a special session of parliament and the formation of a committee to examine a one nation, one election idea. The one nation, one election idea is actually not a new proposal, but the government was able to create sufficient buzz around it to grab the headlines. We still don't know what the special session's agenda is, but it is already grabbed more media attention than the Adani revelations. Now let's come to the Bharat versus India renaming game. On the day that it became official that the Chinese President Xi Jinping is not coming to India for the G20 summit, an invite for an official function from the President of Bharat was put out in the media. There was again no official statement from the government of India, but the invitation card was flashed on news screens and led to endless speculation. Is the Modi government planning to change the name of the country from India to Bharat? The Congress also quickly fell into this trap as it responded to the Bharat versus India debate. Instead of a full debate on whether India was being snubbed by China at the G20, the focus quickly shifted to the renaming game, India or Bharat. Now let's get this very clear. The India versus Bharat debate is also a very old and, dare I say, a rather pointless debate. It was debated in the Constituent Assembly in 1947-48 by our founding fathers, and a compromise was arrived at. Jansangh founder Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee, then part of Jawaharlal Nehru's interim cabinet, had pushed for this proposal along with a few others like Seth Govind Das. Some members of the Constituent Assembly had opposed it, feeling that Bharat was a backward step. At this rather fragile point, Dr. Ambedkar stepped in and worked out a compromise. India signified continuity and familiarity, he said, while Bharat represented our cultural ethos. It was from this debate that emerged Article 1, subsection 1 of the Constitution. India, that is Bharat, shall be a union of states. It was the perfect balance between diverse opinions, one which frankly has stood the test of time. Most of us are proud Indians, but we are also proud Bharatiyas. So who really has a problem? Well, the RSS, the Rashtriya Swayam Sevak for one. The RSS has always pushed the word Bharat in all its literature and public statements. It is an article of faith for them, one the organization claims defines our cultural ethos. Since most RSS leaders speak in Hindi, they in any case rarely use the word India. It's always been Bharat for them. Now, of course, the RSS is in power, so would like more and more Indians to use the word Bharat in their daily communication. Let us also understand, my friends, the chronology here. Chronology samajhiye. On September 1, at a public meeting in Guwahati, RSS Sarsanchalak Mohan Bhagwat urged people of the country to refer to the country as Bharat and not India. Within a few days, an invite is then sent from the President's office on the G20 occasion as President of Bharat. On the same day, the official function notes for the Prime Minister's visit to Indonesia for the ASEAN-India Summit refers to the visit of the Prime Minister of Bharat. So while officially the government of India might deny that there is any plan to change the name of the country, the truth is that the government wants to ensure that the word Bharat is used as often as possible in official communication. When you ask a government minister, they will say on record, there is nothing official about the Bharat name, but we are firm adherents to the idea of Bharat. In fact, I am told that senior ministers in this government have been told by the PMO not to get involved in the Bharat versus India debate unless they are fully well versed with all the facts. Truth is, the government wants to first create a mahal or an environment where more and more people, particularly celebrities, will endorse the Bharat name as being preferable to India. It is no coincidence, therefore, that on the very day of the controversy, Amitabh Bachchan, who has been in the past a brand ambassador for the Gujarat government, tweeted, Bharat Mata Ki Jai. And Virinder Sehwag, another celebrity whose views at times mirror those of the ruling party, also tweeted, Team India nahi, Team Bharat. BCCI should change the name. The idea, my friend, is to create a momentum, therefore, for the Bharat name using celebrity endorsements. Remember also, until now, several government schemes and slogans of the Modi government have had the India name imprinted on them. Make in India, Start Up India, Stand Up India. Now, will the same Modi government suddenly overnight change all this to Make in Bharat or a Startup Bharat program? Recall also that in 2015, the Union Home Ministry told the Supreme Court that the country does not have to be called Bharat instead of India, and had cited the very Constituent Assembly debates on the subject. The Home Ministry had then said during a petition in court, there is no change in the circumstances since the Constituent Assembly debated the issue to warrant any review of the name. Which leaves open the question, what then suddenly explains the shift to projecting the Bharat name more aggressively in public? I can offer only two explanations. One, the government is angered by the manner in which the opposition has stolen a march over them by using the India name for their India alliance. Some BJP members have even been threatening to go to court on the issue and ask the court to intervene to stop the opposition from using the India name. The second reasoning is the fact that the government wants the 2024 elections to once again revolve around Desh Bhakti or nationalism. How do you create a nationalist fervor once again? You did it in 2019 post Balakot. What do you do now? Well, one of the weapons the government believes it has is project the India name as a colonial hangover, and the opposition India alliance therefore as being anti-national and not Bharatiya enough. It's this political context, my friends, that is primarily responsible for this latest controversy. In an election year, when the BJP is pitted against this India alliance, expect therefore the controversy to be kept simmering. So much easier to focus public attention on a name change than to focus on the real issues, be it rising prices, unemployment, deficient rainfall, creating drought-like conditions, unkept promises, or any other issue which pushes the government on the defensive. So long as the opposition continues to react to all these WMDs or weapons of mass distraction, as I call them, the government will believe that they can call the shots or they can seize the narrative. As a postscript, let me remind all of you that it was none other than Muhammad Ali Jinnah, founder of Pakistan, who had at the time objected to the India name being given away by the British to us because he felt it would give India subcontinental primacy. He would have preferred us to be called Hindustan officially so that there was a religious basis to the Indian nation state as there was to Pakistan. It is the genius, my friends, of our founding fathers and mothers that they chose India, that is Bharat, so that we could have the best of both worlds. It's that spirit, my friends, that we should take forward into the 21st century. Be a proud Indian and be a proud Bharatiya. Is that asking for too much? Think about it. That was the Straight Bat. Do of course subscribe to my YouTube channel for many more such videos. For now, stay well, stay safe. Jai Hind, Namaskar.